We have the... Oh my god! It's time to go to Beast Castle next, and I think after that maybe Olympus Coliseum, but we'll see. I do think I remember now what Olympus Coliseum's second visit is. I think it's the quote-unquote Hades Cup, which isn't really the Hades Cup, because it doesn't have the name Hades Cup, I'm pretty sure, but it is a cup in which you fight Hades, so it is, in a certain sense, the Hades Cup. Anyway, I'm recording this once again on the day it's being uploaded, not because I was not prepared this time around, which is rare and new, but more so because I just had a very easy, laid-back weekend and I didn't feel like recording anything. I did record a members-only video, and I recorded that instead of this on Sunday, just so that the members of videos actually, they're supposed to go up on Saturdays or Sundays, and they've been going up on Tuesdays for a couple of weeks now, which is less than great. So I wanted to get that back on track and get that done on the proper day. So now on Tuesdays, a little bit of time frees up for me to record these actual normal Let's Plays, so that then I don't have to record those during the weekend, and I can actually record the member videos during the weekend, and things just go on from there, right? So, where do we go in the Beast Castle? I have no fucking idea, but we do have an absent silhouette with Marluxia, and I am not going to fight at level 41. I probably could, but I will not. That does make me think, though, that we definitely want to have Beast fuck off. That does make me think that we probably want to go through the absent silhouettes as we go through these other fights, because Zexion's probably not going to be that big of a deal. By the time we get back to Port Royal, I doubt that Loroxine will be a huge deal. By the time we get back to Twilight Town again, I don't think Luxie is going to be a huge deal, and after we get all the way there, I think we are safe to go back to this location here to fight Marluxia. The reason I don't want to fight Marluxia is not because it's a particularly difficult fight, but just level 41, it doesn't give you quite enough hits to be very comfortable. I could probably do it, but I spend more time like failing at attempts than I would spend just leveling up. Okay, I keep forgetting, I am very strong, I am slightly over level, but I also have a very shitty defense stat. Case in point being, my defense is 26, my strength is 43. It's a little sad. It's just a tiny bit sad. I do have a proper amount of HP now, though. I have more HP at this point in the game than you usually have at the end of the game if you're playing critical mode, so I really have no excuse. Other than the fact that I don't think I have second chance or once more yet. I have scan now, and last episode I said that's probably everything we need. Second chance and once more definitely are also things we, if not need, at least desperately want. So there's some more things that we could do with, for sure. That does make me think, though, I can probably... actually, I can't level up Wisdom Form at the moment. You need to unlock... I don't know when you can actually go all the way up to the max level for the forms. It has to be after beating Roxas, right? I think that's it. I thought it was after the second visit to Hollow Bastion, but I think that unlocks the ability to go up to level... Let's just check. Let's just check. Can we... We cannot level it up, and there's at least one more level to go. So I think after beating Hollow Bastion for the second time is when you get up to level 6, and already this is the boss fight, holy shit. Is when you get up to level 6, and then after beating Roxas is when you get the ability to go up to level 7 with them. I think that's how it works. I'm not entirely positive. I've had so much trouble with Zoldan in the past that I was actually kind of scared, but I remember that this is not a data fight, but still probably... Oh, I won't give up! We have the... Oh my god! That could have gone better. I don't have... I probably should have equipped Guard for this, I now realize. I need to heal. Need to heal. Okay, limit form. I don't care that I don't get experience for the limit form. I just want to be able to deal damage, honestly. Because limit form has a very, like, frankly gross amount of damage output. And this is just for the invincibility, honestly. My dodge roll in limit form is actually worse than outside of limit form, which is slightly sad. Okay, that does not work for invincibility. That's very, very good to know. Valor form? No valor form? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? How do we survive? Do I have any items? I have potions. I can use a potion. It's not ideal, but it'll work. I don't have God. I do not have God. Oh, you're gonna do the thing again, aren't you? Maybe I can aerial dodge over that. Hold on a moment. I think I might be able... Oh, I definitely can. Oh, that makes this fight so much easier. That's... Okay, that's real good. Thing is, I need to... Okay, at least get like 1 or 2 learns in so that I can do this. And just get out of the way. Having aerial dodge glide for this fight actually makes it a lot more doable, because the game does not expect you to have that level of mobility. It's also literally the only way to dodge this attack, I'm pretty sure. Never mind. I don't think I've ever dodged that attack properly. I don't know how you're supposed to dodge that attack. I don't think you can just dodge roll through it, is the thing. No. Okay. This is the best move to use learn on. But it's also a real good move to get hit by. Okay, let's jump. Wait, how did I just do a normal attack? More potions. I'm not gonna die here. This might actually be legitimately one of the most difficult boss fights in the game for me. Just in general. Obviously lingering will, but that's lingering will and literally every data fight, but every data fight also includes a data version of this fight. So is this how you're supposed to avoid this attack? Just go stand in the corner furthest away from him? It very well might be, honestly. Wait, why did that not do the thing? There we go, that's what I wanted. Max MP increase. Nice, Crystal Orb. I literally don't give a shit. So, next up is Olympus Coliseum. And that'll be a whole bunch of fun. We also get a Serenity Gem. I could not care less. Getting a lot of achievements today, though. Again, could not care less. Also so happy that I don't have to redo all of these gummy routes. Because the gummy ships, well, they're fun. They're also a little tedious to do, like, on video. We obviously do have to do one more at the very end of the game. Oh, it actually is called the Hades Cup. I thought it wasn't, but... Okay, it is actually called the Hades Cup. I didn't say nothing. This should be relatively easy. Right? There's only normal little enemies. This big enemy is a bit of an issue maybe, but still then. Another 42. I think we'll be fine. I think honestly we'll be fine defeating the entire Hades Cup. We do need to go back and forth to like Hades' chamber at some point. I'm pretty sure. But for the time being, let's just continue to the semifinals. As I said before, these second visits, they're going very, very quickly. So we might be able to do 3 or sometimes even 4 within a single episode. So we are getting very, very close to the end of the series here. I was gonna use Reflect there to absolutely annihilate all of those mini-bombs. But then I had to heal. So fuck me. I think at this point we're supposed to... Yeah, we're supposed to follow Oren. So... This is also going to go by much quicker. I'm going to do the absent silhouette here, though. So... We will have a little bit of filler there. But we're only 10 minutes into this video, and... By the, like, 15 or so minute mark, I expect to have finished Olympus Coliseum. And we'll be moving on to, I guess, Port Royal. Maybe at this point we can actually go back to Twilight Town. Oh no, we need to... I almost forgot. There's a couple of chests in Beast Castle, which we didn't open because... It's kind of a weird situation, right? Let's just give this one a shot. It's kind of a weird situation with the chests there, because you can't actually access them until finishing the entire world. I don't think. Because in your first visit you can't go like to the outside of the castle, but when you want to go to the outside of the castle you immediately get thrown into the Zaldin boss fight. Yeah, Donald, you're gonna be free in a second here. I don't think you can actually force your way through this fight without getting sucked into the book yourself at any point, because at some point he just like literally keeps doing that until he catches you, but maybe we can. Hold on a moment, if I go into limit form right now... Why wouldn't you let me do the thing? Forget it. No! I maintain that is an impossible move to actually, like, consistently avoid. That might not be actually impossible to consistently avoid, but it certainly fucking feels like it. I'm just gonna heal. And you do it again! There's no way. There's no way to tell, right? Is there? Am I just missing a main mechanic of that fight? I must be. Or that attack. Rather. I must be missing something. I've beaten this fight and the data version of this fight plenty of times, but it still seems like there's no way to really avoid it. I'm sure that we're going to get another chance. Yeah, exactly. Is it this one? No. Oh my! I was too busy paying attention to the books to notice my own fucking HP. Let's try that again. We have the time. If we do 2 worlds an episode, that is like good for pace. And if we like do a little bit of grinding at the end of this episode for like wisdom form or something like that, that'll be nice as well. There's no way that we're doing Port Royal, I realized, by the way. Because Port Royal is actually a bit of a... I don't want to say more difficult, but it's slightly more tricky. Because of the whole medallion thing, and the boss fight itself just takes a moment. So we'll definitely not be doing that in this episode as well. Because that probably would just be a little too much. But we'll be starting off next episode with that, and if we have any time left at the end of this episode, we'll either do like a cup, or we'll do some wisdom form grinding, or we'll see what we do. But for right now, we need to first beat this fight. Well, we technically don't like need to do that, obviously. Because it's a 1000% optional fight, but it could have a good reward. So I'm gonna beat it. God damn it. Leaf Bracer is another thing that I desperately need. We pretty much need all of the defensive abilities. Especially since our actual defense stat is so very, very sad. Let's use Ragnarok to finish... to not finish the fight. Oh, of course, it's this attack. I'm gonna say it's this one. It's not. again, I think there's literally no way to predict. You just have to be lucky. And obviously you can still, as I just did there, avoid all of the attacks if you, like, choose the wrong... Oh, this is annoying. If you choose the wrong thing, you can still avoid the actual, like, meteor attacks. So it's not that big a deal. And if you have Reflega, it's even easier, because you just mash the Reflega button. But it's just kind of annoying, right? Okay, I'm just going to assume that it goes back to the first one where it started now. It does not do that. Oh, wow, it did in this case. I don't think that is a reliable pattern that you can use, but it worked out for me right now, and this is the end of the fight anyway, so we're happy. Max HP increase, actually I'll take that. I will take that, gladly. And then we move on to Hades. And we get a energy shard for our troubles, and a potion! Yeah, we really needed that potion, didn't we? But we really did. It was essential to our survival that we got that potion. As I said, I think in the last episode, at this point in the game, having a potion is just unnecessary, because I'd rather have Aether. Because with that I can deal damage, I can defend myself, and I can heal myself. I mean, it takes 2 Aethers to go through the entire MP recharge. But if you use Aethers with a little bit of cleverness, you get so much more out of them than just a potion. Not even to mention that the fact that when you use Cure Guard, you're fully healed, and potions at this point only heal me for like a third or so of HP. So, all that together, potions are useless. Like, legitimately, actually, the most useless thing in the game. That's not true. All the synthesis materials are way more useless because I'm not going to be using them. Let's actually, if we see a Moogle shop, let's see if we Mithril Crystal, if we can get a like anything to synthesize, just for shits and giggles, really. And we have, I don't care about any of this. Synthesize. Let's see if we have a lot of recipes, and we get a lot of we get a lot of rewards for obtaining a lot of different things. Free development. We can actually, we can build a lot. How close are we to being able to build the ultimate weapon? Actually, not that far off, funnily enough. Wow. We only need one more Orichalcum Plus and then having the S rank. We already have the ultimate weapon, it's not that great, right? But it's actually... And 1 Dance Crystal. We're so close to actually being able to develop that. That's kind of stupid. But we already have it, I think. No, actually, we do not, it seems like. So maybe it's worth looking into. Once we get that last Orichalcum Plus and the Dance Crystal, maybe it's worth looking into trying to get the S rank. Just to get the ultimate weapon. We probably can get the ultimate weapon some other way as well. We definitely can. And it might just be a very, very bad weapon to begin with. That's it. But it's worth checking out. Yeah, we can't damage you here until we get Herc back. That's it. And I'm sorry for the background noises going on. It's not something that I can really deal with. Oh my god, why? Hades' HP just melts the fuck away. I do appreciate that quite a lot. And let's just... Yeah, Hades gonna die real quick. Okay, that shooting didn't really... Ah! He's only got 2.5 HP bars left at this point. I think we're good. Yeah, this is probably the easiest Hades fight I've ever done. Am I overpowered? Maybe a little, slightly, yeah. Do I care? No, not really, because... Do you see how how well this is going. I gained an item slot for potential Athos, I suppose. Also, we managed to do the entire thing before leaving Limit Form. Limit Form, again, can't level up anymore at the moment, but we... Oh, Follow the Wind! I've been listening to The Name of the Wind, which is a book. An audiobook, because I've been listening to it, obviously. I guess we... Let's do a little bit of... New episode's been added, I'm sure that it has. Let's do a little bit of level grinding for Wisdom Form here, because we really need to do that. Our Wisdom Form is probably the easiest one to level grind a lot. But first, let's see Follow the Wind. No experience. Yeah, definitely not going to equip that. It does have a lot of magic, though. Which does make me think you probably want to have the most magic enabled Keyblade. Which is Follow the Wind with no experience, so it definitely... I don't even know if that affects... It probably doesn't, but I don't even know if that affects the forms. Actually, probably it does, now that I think about it. So that's just a stupid idea to use, to begin with. Wisdom Form. Fucking hell, Anti-Form. I guess we're leaving, because... and then we need drive recoveries, but we got some of those, I think, right? We got some power boosts as well. Might as well give those to Sora. A magic boost. Defense boost is what I care about most. Oh, because I didn't have enough AP yet. How many AP boosts do I... I think I had 11. I'm going to reach a max with that sometime soon, I'm sure. Does this recover... No, it does not. I guess we'll synthesize a drive recovery, because I kind of need that. And I got another magic boost. Wow. Let's use it. I actually... This might be one of the first times ever that I go to synthesize an item because I actually want to use it rather than just to grind out the levels. Usually it's mostly for grinding purposes. A very good trick, by the way, is going into Wisdom Form before there's any enemies around, so that bullshit that just happened does not happen, which is going into Anti-Form. And we got Leaf Bracer. It's one of the abilities that I just mentioned that I would very much like to have, so thank you for that. We can go a little longer without too much trouble, and now we really need to get going. We probably could have killed a little bit more, but better be safe than sorry. At this point we can go into Wisdom Form twice in a row with 7 drive gauges, so that makes the grinding a tad bit easier. And we have a very good EXP multiplier from the randomizer, so we'll be fine. Combo boost, I don't really care about too much, but I guess it doesn't hurt. Oh, wait a second, isn't combo boost the ability that usually is on the Decisive Pumpkin? No, that's actually really, really good. As long as you don't use too many air combos, which I tend to do use quite a lot of air combos. And let's get moving on to... this one doesn't actually have that many enemies. It has a lot of bigger enemies. Well, a smaller amount of bigger enemies. So we're just going to skip through that one. And just go immediately to here. Which seems to maybe have a similar issue now that I look at it a little bit more closely. So... Come on. Kill at least 1 or 2 of the enemies here. And we can go right back into Wisdom Form. This is how you level up Wisdom Form. If you were ever curious what I do off screen when I say I go grind, it's something like this. Secret Ensign Report and Form Gauge level up, which, sure, that's a thing. I'm just gonna skip ahead until we get into this one. This one and mostly the house are definitely the most useful for leveling up Wisdom Form, because you want to have a lot of small enemies, because you get experience, like 1 experience, or in my case like 4, because I cheat. It's pretty much what it comes down to. You get 1 experience for every Heartless you kill, whether that be a Heartless with an entire HP bar or a Heartless that just kills itself, I guess. Well, if it kills itself, I don't think you get experience. Things like the minute bombs and stuff like that don't give Wisdom Form experience. But if it's just a shadow that dies in 1 hit, it gives the same amount of experience as a large body. How far are we along with Wisdom Form? Level 5. We only need to get 1 more level on it. That's how quickly things can go when you have a EXP multiplier patched in. Usually it takes about 3 or 4 times longer. Then again, usually I would be doing this with Magnagar and Thundagar as well, meaning that things die a little quicker as well. And I would be doing this on a slightly higher level, because I don't really ever use Wisdom Form, and I only really level up Wisdom Form to get Quick Run, to get through the Cavern of Remembrance. That's the only reason I ever get any of this. I guess we move on to the next one. At this point, we're so high in drive gauges that I feel fairly confident to just stick around and murder every enemy, because we're about halfway through at this point. Okay, we got our last Orichalcum Plus. Only need a Dense Gem at this point, and we can actually make the ultimate weapon in a randomizer. That is honestly ridiculous. We might be able to just get 13 Orichalcum Plus as well. I don't know if we can, but that's probably possible. Also, Master Form is kind of annoying to level up. There's a couple of different easy ways, like grinding spots for Master Form, which I will not be doing today, because by the time we level up Wisdom Form 1 more time, we'll be at the end of today's episode. But you can do it in the Land of Dragons or at the Cavern of Remembrance, the entrance. For lower levels, like level 1, 2, 3, I would say go Cavern of Remembrance, and every time you almost run out, exit to the world map. And once you get to about level 3, you can run through the mountain path in the Land of Dragons, and those little caravan things can give you quite a bit of drive drop orbs. We must be close to leveling again, right? Surely it can't take too much longer at this point, I hope. Otherwise I'm going to be out of dry form. And there we go. And I think that is the last one as well. Let's just check to make sure. Wisdom Form, yeah, can't level up anymore at the moment. So Master Form is still level 1. Summoning, I don't really care about, but I probably should start leveling it up at some point. Feather Form we can just level up against bosses. Master Form we do need to do some grinding for at some point, but that's not today. Next time, we go in to do some pirate shit again. Until then, see ya.